Wonderful. Well, welcome to the Arizona International Film Festival. We're really excited to have you. So, first of all, I really wanted to ask you about the process of adapting your own work on theater, and how did you make that decision that you needed to have this on film?
So in some way the decision happened because of in every way the decision happened because of the pandemic. So the play premiered March 2020. We ran for about a weekend and then we closed. And so in that period of time when everyone was trying to reorganize their lives and talking on Zoom, my cast and I, we were commiserating. And we just sort of had a crazy idea one day, like, what if we tried to make it into a movie? And I worked with in the theater production, we had live feed projection, and I worked with a video projection artist. So I had some filmmakers on the team already, and they were like, let's do it. And we basically just then spent a couple of months. I started to rewrite it. We brought in another producer and co-writer to sort of help with the adaptation of moving it to film. And then, we shot about 9 months later.
Is your process to directing different on theater and to film? Like, what's your approach on film? Do you focus a lot of like performance or more like the design kind of stuff?
I would say with this project, because I had spent so much time with the actors before developing the theater piece, we had a really strong rapport, and they knew these characters really well. So I was able to, we trusted each other. We knew sort of the process. We were able to play. So I would say, on film, I was definitely sort of having to hold the big picture of production, of schedule, of, where are we trying to go? And especially in the post-production phase, it was a completely different process. Where I felt like a little bit more like a theater director, again, in that space. In the editing, it felt a lot like rehearsal in a play, where you're really making those choices from all the material that you're presented with. Yeah.
And what would you like the audience to take away from this story as they just bust it?
Oh, wow. What should they take away from the story? I mean, I think that at the end there is a message of hope, that despite all of the challenges that we can face in life and sometimes through our families, that that there's always like a kernel of love somewhere, and if you can do the work to find that within yourself, that will make things a lot easier. I don't know. It's a big theme, but hopefully it's there.
Good answer. A little more polite question, but what are some of your favorite films? What films inspire you to get into filmmaking as well as theater?
Totally. Well, I loved Ingmar Bergman, Tarkovsky. Wes Anderson was always like for the humor. I think I'm mentioning those because there's kind of some references to that work in this movie. Those are some of my big three.
And what is next for you? Do you have any next projects aligned on theater or film? What are you thinking about?
I fell in love with making film in this project, and so right now I'm doing things a little bit more traditionally, and I'm in the process of writing a feature. Yeah.
We're excited to see it. We're excited to have it, hopefully. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having the Karamazovs here. I appreciate it.